Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Please do, if you have a second, hit that like and subscribe down below. Would really love to support the Nugget community, the Nugget Gulch City or town, and all that jazz. First off, I do want to start with, if you have not already, do please go and check out, and I'll try and link it maybe up in the corner there or whatever, James Pelton's AMA with us, with the whole team. I think it was a great opportunity for you to kind of get to know everything that we're doing and get to meet the team, get some trust built up with some of the team members, and even in the chat, the rest of the team members were there, so we were all together, which was awesome. One of the key points that I wanted to make sure that came out in that AMA, I think we rang pretty true, is accountability. I think one of the biggest problems we have in this space is people being accountable to others when they're dealing with others people's money, and this has been a huge problem in space where people change directions or make mistakes, and instead of owning up for those mistakes because they have a team helping them be accountable to not only others but themselves as well, that is where our weakest point has been with most of these protocols, I guess if you call them, and that is how a business is run, right? And that's the other kind of thing that I think rang true, is that all these operations need to be run like a business, and that it kind of rings true with the accountability side of things. Like a business has accountability to its employees, accountability to its board of directors, accountability to its shareholders. All of these different things have checks and balances to make sure they are acting accordingly and in the best interest of everyone around them. What we've seen with most of these protocols is either it's a theft or actions that the owner has taken upon themselves to that they think are justified in order to help the project, but really it's either just helping themselves or helping the ego or whatever, right? And I don't want to dwell on that too long, but really the accountability thing here and running this like a business is what I think Nugget Fund is doing better than most. Are we perfect? No. Do we try and be better every time? Yes. Not to answer my own questions. So the idea for us is we are going to keep trying to become more accountable. We are going to keep trying to become more transparent as we can with everything, so that we can show that we are being accountable to ourselves and our members and community and all that jazz. So again, another great week. We're a little bit down, so our price of the token is going to be up a tiny bit, like 2 cents. So we're kind of staying around that same status quo because the market is still mostly sideways. A lot of people might go, "Well, aren't your bots eating up some of this like pump and stuff?" They will bring us some rewards and possibly even next week or so, but we can't really time when they're going to pull out some of their rewards. It will be based on a whole lot of things and how Shiny manages those bots. So we're not always going to see that craziness. Obviously, yes, that is in turn reflecting in our rewards that we're giving, and so those have been going down a tiny little bit, but still a very respectable 2% a month or a week, which I mean is still 8% a month, which is still phenomenal when it comes to any type of investment. And again, we're trying to keep it safe, sustainable, and all that jazz. So I filled in my spreadsheet, and I'll come here and claim. So claim $40.77. So a little bit down there, but I mean, really up to par with what we were here. And then same purchase this week because the price is going up by 2 cents. Starting tomorrow, I've made my purchase with the 1062 that I'm going to be doing today, and I'll make sure that's all ready. I may have to pause the video because I didn't check that, but that's okay. Our ROI is still increasing, which is what we want. Although I am adding money, my goal is to ROI before I start going too crazy. And although I've added some larger amounts here and there, I will probably continue with just $100 a week for now, and watch this as this ROI is faster and faster. And hopefully, again, at some point, it will turn into where I'm earning more than I'm putting back in, which will be a nice thing to see on this spreadsheet as we go forward. So 4077, we're gonna claim that nice and easy, and gotta love how this thing works. And sign, confirm, and there we go. And the money's in my wallet. And then now we've got enough in there to make our purchase. So we're going to buy our 10 nugget, which is 106.20, 106.20, same as last week. And we will approve that. So super simple and straightforward. And as always, the BAP works. This is just making sure you're on the right site. I know I am. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore those and proceed with the transaction. There's a lot of those things being added to, I think I talked about it last time, being added to MetaMask and Rabby and all that stuff to help kind of keep you safe and whatnot. So, and now we're going to sign and create, and I'm just going to go straight to Forge and Stake as always. and we'll go up to the 200. Oh, confirm. It goes fast whenever I hit the button, but when I forget to hit the button. So 200. So we got another 50 to go before we hit the next level. And for now, I'm lowering on the totem pole, which is nice to see. I want to see that because, as I said, I'm kind of slowly gearing into this. I may set up a kind of a personal wallet that I might grow inside here because of my faith in what we're doing and how we're doing it. But this wallet, I'm just sort of doing this systematic way of approaching it just to show you guys and be very transparent on my ROI and all that stuff. So I'm going to keep this one going as it is. And like I said, I think I'm going to continue now just doing the $100 a week to keep it simple. So that's really all there is to it. There's not too much. I mean, it's nothing crazy happened this week, luckily, and hopefully we're going to see kind of this trend back up again, and hopefully this trend back up again. But in the meantime, we're really waiting for the market to start doing something. ETH has been kind of at a standstill while we wait for the ETFs to get approved, and we've seen the same kind of whatever BS going up and down with the price volatility of that while things get done. BNB made a really crazy rally, so we'll see what that does for everything as a whole, and whether that sustains and stays there while we wait for the other things to make their own increase. Hard to say. But other than that, I think everything is just going the way we want it. So have a look at that AMA with James. I do appreciate him spending some time with us and going through all of this. And other than that, just enjoy. And if you have any questions, please reach out. The Discord has been great. The Lazy Dog's in there most of the time. And then when not, Marcelo and I and the rest of the team, Lazy Dog and, Snarky Pie and Jesus is in there trying to help you guys out. Yeah, just looking forward to everything that's being built here. Even some other things that are coming. As we mentioned, we're going to get something available for you guys where if you want to just invest in Shiny Jackal's bots, you can do so through this vault type thing that we're going to set up. And then if you want to, as we already did, we've set up that one where you can do 20K self-custody or more. And we've got actually a few people that have set that up. I think we're up to 3 or 4 now who have set that up and are managing their own account with self-custody, which is always a great thing to see when we can. And more to come. So we're trying to keep steady and keep true, and we'll keep going from there. Thanks so very, very much for your time as always, guys. And if you have any questions, come on, reach out to us, and we look forward to next week's update.